before. I mean, is this just another example of biased reporting from our state broadcaster? I'm joined now by former police sergeant Harry Tanguy. Harry, I mean, if you watch this documentary, I mean, indeed had read some BBC articles at the time, you would be forgiven for thinking that Chris Campbell was an innocent father-to-be with a completely clean slate.
Isn't this always the case, though? I mean, this is what's so frustrating, because they know the police can't say, no, he's not. He's a gang member. He tried to shoot someone dead in a nightclub, and his little cronies who were with him have been sentenced for 8 years and 10 years apiece, and they didn't even carry the gun and point the gun at them, rather. So, and of course, there was that shooting outside with shotguns he was suspected of, with balaclava in his pocket from outside of school. So they can't say this, and so this narrative is built and built. It's good clickbait, isn't it? To listen to mob rule and a grieving family to insinuate continually or outright say that the police yet again are racist. Have we got a racist problem in the police? So on and so forth. And it builds and builds and builds, not over weeks or months, but years. And now it seems like afterwards. And Sal Nassim, who is currently the National Director of London of IOPC, I think, in my opinion, is just trying to save his backside, because when he says it was fed back to us that if we hadn't done it, launched the murder investigation at that time, then it's likely there would have been a level of disorder. We were on a knife edge.
Oh, right, great. So we'll charge certain people because of levels of disorder. We won't charge certain people because of levels of disorder. What about just doing what's right? And also, you know, the idea there that he was unarmed, he was driving a massive car and was trying to ram his way out of there. That's a weapon, isn't it?
Well, I was on armed response for 23 years. I was VIP protection, but I was operational firearms commander, just like this officer was. I was a firearms tactics advisor for all that time. But I also dual-rolled in my force. I dual-rolled as an investigator of serious and fatal road traffic collisions. I stopped counting after 150 deaths of all ages, and they were by accident. And when you have someone who has the intent, because he's shown his complete carte blanche for anything, officers, even if they don't know it's him in there, and it's better that they don't, it's better that they deal with what they've got in front of them and they act appropriately. But it just shows, I always said to people, you know, they'd say, well, when do you know when to shoot or not? I said, the rules are simple. I never give the benefit of the doubt. I shoot at the last opportunity when everything else has been tried, or there's no time to try anything else. If my life or someone else is imminently in danger.
Just to say, Harry, sorry to interrupt you, but Chris Campbell knew when to shoot. There's some CCTV on the screen here of him popping off a weapon in a nightclub. He also, by the way, released a drill music video, was part of a group of people who did, where they appeared to brag about exactly this kind of gang-related stuff. I think we might be able to play a little clip of that.
Break down, Porsche, man, have to brock it. Broken the work that brock it. So show them how to brock it.
Yeah, I mean, there we go. I mean, what do you think the BBC's up to here by, you know, allegedly trying to portray him as this, you know, innocent, sweet little angel?
Well, it's just the most underhand, cowardly, moral cowardice to think we don't care about humanity anymore. In order to get viewers, we'll stir everything up, show an empathetic view in the wrong ears, react, and it's not just the BBC, I'm sorry, it's a lot of the justice system. It could summon the CPS, and Sal Nassim, in my view, has done the same, because there's no fear nor favour here. It's through complete fear we are reacting, and we're going to throw this individual under the bus. And we're going to do it with great glee as well, and that is what's very sinister. It's got to stop. Something's got to stop very quickly now.
Look, thank you very much for your time, as ever, Harry. Great stuff. Thank you, mate. You take care. It's Harry Tanguy there, former police officer. BBC